Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. Ahad Akbar. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yes, human beings, my mothers, my great, beautiful mothers, the mothers of the human race. Yes, today we saw that we will continue looking at health, the dignities and interpretation of the ayahs of the most holy, beautiful religion, Islam. When we say Allahu Akbar, Ashhadu la ilaha illallah, yes, indeed, those are very special, holy, divine oath from human beings or from any other creation to their creator. That creator is the most holy, glorified Allah. In that, I say to my boys of the Kingston, Jamaica boys. Most of them, they never understand my language. But I say yes, my Rastafarian, not my Rastafarian, those who are not against my integrity or my dignity and beauty of life. Because when I speak of the Jamaican, Jamaican surviving children who survived the Holocaust, there's some man who kind of make an echo in my ears, like that boy whom they call Kunta Kente. Kunta Kente. And the other one is not Kunta Kente. And then I say, yes, my mothers of Jamaica, my mothers of the human race in Jamaica, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, then my great mother, Miss Williams, the fastest mother on Mother Planet Earth, and all mothers in the great land of Jamaica, grandmas in your 90s, in your 80s. I say yes. I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning with my very beautiful mother, the mother that never knew who I was. Yes, I wake up this morning and I say, yes, I've got three statements to say to you. Do not, my great mothers of Jamaica, do not allow those boys who sat under your heart for 9 months or who sat under your womb for 9 months while your heart was kind of being able to regulate the heat that they should not go over the board and they grow up properly. Tell them, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, tell your children of those Rastafarians. Yes, I woke up this morning with 3 messages to all human beings on this planet. Yes, I heard all the tell human beings, or especially the Rastafarian guys or pimps, that pimping is no longer allowed. It's a crime, a heinous crime in the land of Jamaica or on this planet. Human trafficking is a heinous crime against the human race. Human trafficking, weapons trafficking, drugs trafficking, or drugs peddling is a heinous crime against the human race. With that applies to that religion or what you believe. You believe that promoting the bloodshed, the religion which taught you bloodshed, and it might have been kind of a coil which led you to be found yourself in a place called Jamaica. Because some of you were stolen. We went there under the what you call a horror course, the deadliest horror course. But in that there was an interpretation that once you get your senses, never engage or never abuse the dignities of anybody else while you are engaging in drugs smuggling, drugs selling, drugs peddling, or bloodshed, or gangs of cartels of pimps. With that, my mother, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, rise and rise up in those words that echoes in one of my boys' voice. Rise up. Yeah, I've got 3 statements. You're a great mother of the land of Jamaica. Do not allow boys or children who sat in the womb of a woman to abuse the dignities of my people or they survive my children, my beautiful children of Jamaica. Every girl child in Jamaica should stand up, right up and rise and say, no pimping, no drugs in Jamaica, no sex commodities in Jamaica. We're not sex commodities here in Jamaica. We are entitled to the beauty of what really Allah created as the most holy, beautiful creations in the structure of mothers. Mothers are very, very beautiful creations who should not be kind of drowned in alcohol, drugs, or anything like that. Girls from any age in Jamaica never look at drugs or alcohol as anything of useful to you. These are things which are used to desecrate and render your beauty and into things which are worthless. Being a sex commodity is something that desecrates the beauty of life. It desecrates the beauty of your own mother, your own image, of which I've said to the Prime Minister of Jamaica and Miss Williams, the mother that ran faster to inform you. She's the one bringing this message to you, to every girl in Jamaica. My children, my mothers, my whatever. You're very special creations. Very, very well special creations in which a mother that carried a child under her womb, under her heart, in her womb. That child should never be allowed to become a pimp or to work as a pimp. Pimping is a crime in Jamaica. Or drugs peddling is a crime in Jamaica. It's a crime, a very heinous crime, which he desecrated all articles of beauty of life in that land. So it's no longer allowed for someone to say, we are gangs of this, we are gangs of that. You are all Muslims. You are all Muslims. Let the religion of Islam be interpreted and be clear in your ears that you are Muslims who are required by law, holy divine law, to respect and love beauty of life. Life is a religion. Life is a religion, a very, very beautiful, holy religion. Is a very beautiful religion, and that most holy, extraordinarily holy religion is Islam. So, if you engage in any practices, let's say of what you call human trafficking or pimping or selling of whatever, that is what we call fitna, an evil thing which can cause your heart to have a blister, which may cause you have to have your heart inside your chest to have a blister, because you are committing things which are forbidden by holy divine law against another human being. If you're to commit a heinous crime, like a fitna crime, your heart will have a blister. It will have a blister, as well as your brain. That's when I tell you, do not tell a lie to your brain and do not tell a lie to your heart. Human beings. This message goes to those men who say we are gangs and gangs of pimps, who say we are fighting Islam. No. Interpret this very holy, beautiful religion in a way that you do not cause your mothers, even this, what you call your mother, planet Earth, to make you and shout at every human being and say, human beings, do not provoke the anger of Allah, because if you do, life becomes an enemy to you. I don't know whether you understand what it means when life becomes an enemy to you. That's when your heart, what is inside in your what you call it, your heart, because your heart doesn't belong to you as a Rastafarian. It's my property. If you insult, if you use it to insult, to cause whatever to others, I'll make a blister on it, another blister on it, another one, until life is drained out of you. And that what caused many of you to do what you call genetic laundering. Not only in Jamaica, but the entire planet has been engaged in genetics laundering. Genetics what? Laundering, drugs after drugs. You drink alcohol, and the only way you think you can get out or get the whatever out of the pounding headache, you do you take another medicine from a pharmacy, and that's what we call genetics laundering. It's not. It's interpreted in soft language as genetics laundering, but it's genetics desecration. Genetics, human genetics desecration, as well as human genetics destruction. That way, keep these practices of evil out of your societies, out of your daily economic activities, so that you may have clean children that have accountability to reasoning, accountability to what they do when they are looking at the beauty of life. Imagine it in Jamaica with those very beautiful white sand beaches. You had no drugs. You had no alcohol. You are in your natural balanced senses of reasoning, accountability to beauty, to your integrities, to your dignities. While you are taking a fruit. You can plant many fruits in Jamaica, but never use those fruits as weapons or brewing of what you call, or never plant ganja. And that thing called ganja is not for human. It's not for any of your consumption. It's not supposed to enter human body. It's the same as alcohol. That way, I said to you, human beings, I refer to my boy called Berlusconi. Berlusconi is a boy born in Italy. He was the prime minister in Italy. Silvio Berlusconi was the prime minister of Italy. He said, yes, him and my boy called Bob Marley, they said, yes, sir, I wake up this morning to remind you of three things. There is only one true religion on this planet, and that religion is the religion of Bob Marley and the religion of Silvio Berlusconi. What took down my beautiful son, Silvio Berlusconi? He did kind of breach one of my laws when I said do not consume alcohol. And what took down my boy called Bob Marley? I think he must have breached the law which says do not touch ganja. Do not smoke ganja, do not smoke weed. And your true religion is Islam. Never will say that you follow that crucifix or whatever. The true religion of the mother who carried you, or the womb which carried you, is Islam. And remind you men and ways, you mothers, yes, this I have never put this on the table. I'm doing this to be able to show you what is inside the Magna Carta, the UN foundation stone on which UN stand. But however, all those years, it was never explained properly. Girls and women, I will say this to you. You are women, you're created as female creations. The womb in which that a child grows or is created inside your womb, either a baby girl or a baby boy, has its own independence. It's an independent thing of you. If you are to abuse your womb, or if you are to deny it its obligation, it will haunt you. So it says, don't drink alcohol. Allah says, do not drink alcohol, or otherwise your ovaries, your reproductive cycle part of you will be very painful when you go in your menstrual cycles. Menstrual cycle, reproductive menstrual cycle period. When that time comes, you feel pain, a headache, and this and that. That is to remind you that this part of your body, your human body, even though you are dressed in it, is independent of you. You have to respect it. I love you, my mothers. I love you, and I love you, and I love you. And I always say, happy birthday to every one of you. That is a statement from the religion of Islam. When we say, Allahu Akbar, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Allah